Hi kids, it's Tuesday and we are going to look at Our World. Like I promised you yesterday, open your Our World to page 157 and we're going to write that page. We have already read 156 and we're going to look at page 157. I asked some questions yesterday. Did you write the answer in the comment section? Some people have not finished doing that, so do it now please. Okay, 157. We already learned about the stars in the planetarium. So number 4, there are giant models of dinosaurs. Where? Outside the museum. So draw the line. So let's read the sentence. There are giant, that means really big, models of dinosaurs outside the museum. And I know they're outside because if I look at page 156, I can see a picture of those dinosaurs. Well, they're not real dinosaurs. They're models of dinosaurs outside the museum. All right, number 5. You can go to the theater and you can go to the bathroom. No, you can go rock climbing. I told you in this museum they have a special wall where you can go rock climbing, but you won't get hurt. All right, let's look at the bottom. Things I know are there. Giant models of dinosaurs. We know because the story told us. There are giant models of dinosaurs. Things I think are there. Well, listen, you've been to museums before, and they don't talk about everything that's there. So what do you think are there? Well, I'll give you some ideas. How about bathrooms? Of course, they probably, I'm sure, have bathrooms. They don't show the bathrooms on the map. They don't talk about the bathrooms in the story. But I promise you, there are bathrooms there. So number 1, you can write bathrooms. But I want to write another one too. Another one is gift shop. 2 words. Giftshop. What is a gift shop? Oh, gift shops are great. A gift shop is a place where you can buy souvenirs, presents, something to remember your visit. You know, sometimes the gift shop sells real fossils. Sometimes they sell model airplanes or model dinosaurs. So the museum is teaching you about science. So a lot of the things in the gift shop are about science. If you're interested in science, you should go to the museum gift shop. You can buy books and movies and maybe dinosaur fossils or cool pictures of dinosaurs. All right. So, of course, they probably have a gift shop. There's one more. They probably have a restaurant. So write restaurant too. Restaurant. Why do I think that? You know, a lot of people go to this museum and they walk around the museum, they see the exhibits. Then after they finish, they're like, I'm a little hungry. Where should we have dinner? And somebody says, hey, this museum has a restaurant. And they sell dinosaur legs. Of course, you know the dinosaur legs are chicken legs. But maybe they write dinosaur legs. And all the children are like, yeah, I want to buy the dinosaur legs. But you and I know really it's a chicken leg. Because chickens are dinosaurs too. All right, so those are 4 things you can write. Bathrooms, gift shop, restaurants, and did I say one more? Well, I'm going to give you one more place. Parking. Parking. They probably have a place for parking because people drive their car to the museum. So there's parking, Parking. So mothers and fathers can park their cars at the museum. All right, so we have lots of things to write there on that. Look at the bottom. I went to a toy museum yesterday. Oh, sorry, today. I went to a toy museum today. That's interesting. What did you buy? Oh, no, what did you see? But see, you could ask lots of questions. What did you eat? What did you see? What did you buy? Who did you go with? Where was the museum? Was it fun? Did you see some old teddy bears? There are many questions you can ask, right? A lot of times when we're talking to our friends, a lot of the conversation is questions. What did you do? Where did you go? Was it fun? What did you buy? Who did you go with? So you need to learn how to say questions too. Ask questions. Okay, baby, turn to page 158. All right, 158 is pretty cool. Let's read what the top of 158 says. When you describe an event, you can use words such as first, then, next, and after that to show when things happened. Underline the words that Hassan uses to say when things happened. So we're going to practice looking at his writing, and we're going to underline those words that tell you when things happened. Okay, page 158. My perfect English teacher. No. My perfect weekend. All right, my perfect weekend. I got up early on Saturday. Are we going to underline something? You're right. We're going to underline on Saturday because that tells us when. I got up early on Saturday. Some people would say early is another word that tells you when. I got up early also tells you when they got up. They did get up late. So if you're good, you can underline early, and you can underline you can underline on Saturday. And it was warm and sunny. First, did you see that word? Underline the word first, because that tells us when this happened. First, I ate my favorite First I ate my favorite breakfast. A bowl of yogurt, honey, and nuts. After that, yes, you have to underline after that. I went fishing with my friend. I don't know, this is a very strange name. I can't read it very well. I'll try to guess. Let's look at it. Ildirie. That's not an English name. I don't know how to say it. But I think Ildirie sounds pretty good. We took lunch with us. So they didn't buy lunch. They took lunch with them. We took lunch with us. We were out all day. Yep, you're right. You have to underline all day. In the evening, underline in the evening. I watched TV with my girlfriend, brothers, not girlfriend, not girl, brothers. On Sunday, underline on Sunday, we didn't get up early. I read my comic book in bed. In bed, it tells you where he read his comic book, not when. Next, yes, next, you have to underline that word. Next, we got ready to see my favorite soccer team. We went to the bathroom. We went to the stadium. My team won, of course. We sang and shouted a lot. It was a fantastic weekend. All right, so almost everything he wrote was past tense because he's telling you about something that happened before. So of course it's going to be past tense. All right, at the bottom, share your writing. Work in a small group. Listen and fill the chart. Name and what did he or she do. So under name, I want you to write Nellie. Nellie. And what did he or she do? Well, I want you to write one thing. She checked all the homework. Checked. She checked all the homework. And under the next name, please write Kenny. Kenny. And what did he or she do? Well, everybody knows he chased girls. Chased. Now, if you don't want to write girls, you can write he chased dogs. He chased mice. He chased his tail. So, Kenny, what did he or she do? He chased ghosts. He chased girls. Sorry. All right. Look at page 159. 159 is a very strange picture. If you don't know what this person is doing, maybe you'll think this person is crazy. But they tell you at the bottom, ice fishing in Hwacheongon, South Korea. Now, ice fishing means this person loves to eat ice. So he's going to catch some ice and take it home and cook it and eat an ice sandwich. No, never listen to Lindsay. All right, what is ice fishing? Well, ice fishing means they cut a hole in the ice. You see the boy is looking, maybe that's a girl, I don't know. Girl or boy looking at the hole in the ice. And when they look in the ice, sometimes they can see fish. So they'll put their line into the water. Now maybe it has a worm or a piece of bread or maybe something that they know that fish likes to eat. And the fish will bite it, and there's a hook. Remember we learned about Captain Hook? H-O-O-K. There's a hook on the line, and when the fish bites it, it bites his mouth. Ouchie. So they catch the fish. And, you know, in the winter, the fish don't have a lot of food. There are not many insects. So those fish are hungry. So it's easy to catch a lot of fish if you go ice fishing. Those fish are hungry. They see a worm or a piece of bread or Charlie's finger, they're going to bite it. Okay? So this person is ice fishing. Look at the top. Try new things. Discover the things you love. You know, maybe you love swimming, but you never go swimming, so you never know. Maybe you would love ice fishing, but you never went ice fishing before, so you don't know. If you try new things, you can discover things you love. So let's read it. Think, pair, share. Do you like to try new things? Why or why not? Some people are scared to try new things. Some people think trying new things is not exciting. Maybe it's scary. Maybe they try new food and it doesn't taste good. So they don't want to try new things. But if you try new things, you can learn new things that you love. If you never tried chocolate before and you said, no, I don't want to try it. I don't want to try new things. Then you'll never try yummy chocolate. So it's important to try new things. You can learn about things and you can learn new things to love. All right, looking at page 160. The girl is going to do a project on page 160. Let's talk about it. Show and tell your favorite activities. Present your work. That means show everybody. Take photos or draw pictures of 5 weekend activities you like. So maybe you don't do these every week, but if you have time on the weekends, maybe you like to go hiking in the mountains. Maybe if you have time, you like to visit your cousins. Those are all activities that you like to do on a weekend. So take 5 of those activities. Go swimming, go horseback riding, visit my cousins, I don't know. Then make a collage of your photos and drawings. A collage is you take a big piece of paper and glue all the pictures together so it looks like a new picture. Picture of you swimming over here, picture of you eating cookies over here, picture of you playing basketball over there. So you can tell them about everything that you think is fun. All right? Write about your weekend activities. Now, you have this big piece of paper. It's a collage. You can also write about what you did. So if you have a picture of a horse and you write horseback riding, then under that you can write 5 or 6 sentences about last time I went horseback riding with my friend. My friend fell off. I took her to the hospital. Wow, so fun. Add your page to the class scrapbook. Now, they're telling you, don't do many pages. Do 1 page. Maybe 1 page has many photos on it. Why only 1? Because every student is going to do 1 page. And then when you're finished, if you look at page 161, this girl, she wrote many pages, but they only used 1 page for her. Her page are all these pictures. If you turn to the yellow page or the orange page, those will be different students. So maybe she wrote 10 pages for her book, but then she took 1 page that tells you everything you did. And you put it there, and the book will have 30 or 40 pages, 1 page for each monkey student. So let's read it. I love Lindsay. No. I love picnics. Last weekend, I went on a picnic with Lindsay. No. I went on a picnic with my family and some friends. We ate our friend. No, don't eat the friends. Let's read what she wrote. Last week, I went on a picnic with my family and friends. I usually go horseback riding on the weekends. I went to a soccer game. On Sunday, I stayed home. I didn't do anything special. I went to the movies with my friend Lorena. I can imagine if Charlie is writing his page. 1 picture will say, I stayed home and played video games. I didn't do anything exciting. And then another picture will say, I stayed home and did video games. I didn't do anything exciting. And then another picture will say, I stayed home and played video games and didn't do anything exciting. I hope that's not you. I hope you did lots of exciting things. All right, look at page 162. Wait a minute. I'm back. 162. Oh, this is really long to read. Before we read it, maybe we can read this next time. We'll talk about Paralympics before we read it. If you look at page 162, you will see a picture of a boy. Now, maybe you think the picture made a mistake or you cannot see something, but actually this boy has a right arm that's shorter than his other arm. What is the Paralympics? The Paralympics are sports competition for people who maybe they don't have an arm, maybe they cannot walk, maybe they have some reason that they don't play sports with other kids. You know, if you only have a short arm, it's difficult to swim. That doesn't mean you can't swim. That just means that maybe you want to have a special competition for those kids. Maybe some kids are in the wheelchair and they will have a wheelchair race. Okay? So the Paralympics are sports competition for people with disabilities. Disabilities, well, we can look at the vocabulary word in our book. Let's look at the one at the top on page 163. See the word disability? 4, medals, parade, and swim. All right. If you have a disability, that means that there is something that makes you do something not the same as other people. So, for example, if you cannot hear, that is a disability. If you only have one leg, it is a disability. If you cannot walk and you're in a wheelchair, that is a disability. But people with disabilities can do other things, right? If you're in a wheelchair, well, you can have a wheelchair race. And if you only have one arm, you can still learn to swim. So this story is talking about Paralympics. The other competition is called the Olympics. For example, this summer, the Olympics are in Tokyo, Japan. Many athletes will go to Tokyo to join the Olympics. Other athletes will join the Paralympics. Those are for people with disabilities. All right, we really don't have time. We only have 1 or 2 minutes. Look at the picture. If you look at the picture, is he having fun? Of course he is. People with disabilities, people in wheelchairs, people who cannot see, they have a fun, happy life too. But they have to do things, and it's a little more difficult than it is for you or me. When they wake up in the morning, maybe it takes them longer to get ready for school. Or maybe they have to go to a special school for children who cannot see or who cannot walk well. So they have maybe not a difficult life, but part of their life is more difficult than yours. So tomorrow, not today, we're going to start reading the Paralympics. If you have time, read the story, and please look at the vocabulary words you don't know, because there are lots of difficult vocabulary words on that page. All right. Thank you, kids. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.